Hello all, so it's PaulineJo here, and I recently went holiday makeup Christmas shopping, just wanted to get a few things, also see what's new in the market, and this really caught my eye. This is called the Naked on the Run palette by Urban Decay, and pretty much this is their new palette, and it's supposedly for travel. So pretty much today I'll be doing a first impression, a review, as well as a little mini tutorial on based on the products used in here, and I'll be talking about some of the products. I have not tried a lot of Urban Decay products, so I'm really excited to try this out. So I hope you guys enjoy this review slash mini makeup tutorial, and I will see you soon. So the first thing that I noticed when opening this package is that it is a very chunky palette. I think that if it were to be this chunky, it would have been more practical for Naked on the Run or Urban Decay to maybe make one other layer and put more stuff in. And I noticed on the back it has the names of the 5 shadows and the highlighter. And it also has reflective packaging. As you can tell, there's me in my camera. What I really like about this mirror is that it's pretty big, so definitely when you're traveling you can pretty much see your full face versus like a mirror maybe this small. So this compared to this, I feel like you can only see so much. So I do like that the mirror is a full size. I also like that there are 5 new shadows. Again, it is Dive, Fix, Resist, Dare, Stun, and Stun, and I was mentioning them from right to left. And I do notice that these 4 over here have a cool undertone, and I feel like this one, which is called Dive, is the only one that is more on the warmer side. And we've got 3 shimmers, 2 matte colors. And it has a bronzer, a blush, a highlighter, as I mentioned before, a gloss, an eyeliner, and a mascara. What's interesting is that I see these 2 bronzer and blush duo, and I know with the Naked Flush series there are different shades, so I would have liked to see with the Naked on the Run, like I guess more than one set of colors. That way it could cater to many different skin tones. So I do think that Urban Decay could have come up with that. I'll swatch them for you. So we got the pink one, which is a very matte blush. It's like a pink with a cool undertone. Then we've got a bronzer, also pretty matte, no shimmer. Then we've got a highlighter. Of course, all highlighters have to have a little bit of shimmer, otherwise, you know, it wouldn't be a highlighter. And this one's more like a very light, very light pink, almost white, or almost like pearl-like highlighter. Then we've got Dive. Ooh, that is so pretty, the way it reflects against the light. Then we've got this color, which is Fix. This one looks like one from the Naked 2 Basics palette. I would probably want to use this one as a transition color. Then we've got this one, which is Resist. The second matte color, which is Dare. That's like a darker brown. And then the last one, if I could find a place, oh, my thumb, is called Stun. And this is like a gorgeous gold olivey like color. I would have liked to see in this palette as well a primer, especially because Urban Decay is so popular for their potion primer that I used to use a lot before I moved on to the Paintpot that's on my eyelids. And but yeah, I do think that so moving on to the actual I would have liked to see Urban Decay putting I would have liked to see a primer in here just because Urban Decay is pretty popular for their primer potion. And I'm gonna go ahead and use the lightest brown matte color in the palette. And I'm gonna put that in my crease with a fluffy blending brush. Then I'm just gonna go ahead and blend away the crease color with this blending brush by Sigma, which is called the E40 brush. I think I wanna try this first color right here, which is called Dive. Just gonna gently pack that on because it is sparkly and I don't wanna just put it on as I please, because then it's gonna fall out and get all over my concealer, then I have to redo my concealer, all that jazz. So definitely with sparkly colors, you definitely wanna take control and just kind of slowly pack it on. I think I want to deepen up the color, so to deepen up that color, I'm going to go ahead in with my smaller blending brush, and I'm going to grab the second matte color, which is called Fix. And I'm just going to try to warm that up as much as I can. I actually like to look down as I do it. I find that when you blend your eyeshadow while looking down but having a mirror below you, it actually really gets into the crease more precisely versus kind of looking, you know, directly into the mirror, like straight, or kind of looking, you know, that way or that way. So again, your eye should look a little bit like this. I'm gonna go ahead and apply the eyeliner that comes with this kit. This is called the Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. I believe the color is in Stag. It looks like this. It looks like it's a very dark brown. And I'm just gonna go ahead and apply this as I normally would apply my liner. So the thing that I like about eye kohl's is that it feels really soft when you apply it. So it's very cushiony, it's pretty nice. I definitely think they should have put, instead of the brown liner, a black liner. I feel like the black liner would be a more universal color to match everyone's skin tone. I don't know why, but I always have trouble doing things on my left eye because my dominant side is my right eye. I don't know if that happens, or not my right eye, my dominant side is my right side, and sometimes when I do things on my left side, I find that it's really hard to kind of replicate what I did on my right side, so. You may want to be careful with this because it seems like it's a kohl, so it may smudge a little bit. Then I'm gonna go ahead and apply the mascara. This one is the Perversion mascara. Well, this definitely, from the get-go, I can definitely tell this looks like this is gonna give a lot of length. Apply another coat. This is actually a gloss. It definitely tastes minty, which I know if it's ever minty, it is meant to moisturize the lips, and it can plump the lips or make the lips appear bigger, so that's nice. Who wouldn't want fuller lips? Let me just clean that up. I do like that this lip color is neutral. I definitely think that's perfect for on the go. I'm gonna go in, I'm just gonna be using a angled brush. This one is by MAC. This is the 168 and this is just a travel size one. Then I'm gonna start off, I'm gonna go in with my bronzer. Oh wow, and you barely pick it up and it seems really pigmented. So that's good. I'm gonna start from right here. And then with the angled brush pointing up and not down, or like the, what's it called? From the pointier part, you want that to be facing this way, not that way. That way you can really get a good angle. I'm gonna put a little on the temples of my forehead. Then I like to put it on the forehead to make my forehead appear smaller. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna grab the blush. The blush reminds me of Peony Petal by MAC. Gonna do it on the other side. And I also like to blend down a little bit. That way it doesn't look like I'm Tony the Tiger in two separate stripes. I want, you know, my two warrior stripes, as you could say, to definitely blend into each other. And use my sibling brush. I know I gotta clean it. I'm just gonna use that and really blend in my blush and my bronzer. We've got a little bit of a highlighter here. I'm gonna apply a little bit on the top of my blush. And as you can tell, it already looks like I got a highlight. And I'm using a fan brush to really put that on very precisely. Then I'm gonna go ahead and again, grab that sibling brush to blend, blend, blend. Overall, I really like this palette, I think, or this packaging. I think this whole setup or this whole grouping is really great. I would have definitely, again, liked to see a primer in it. I would have also liked to see maybe more than one Naked on the Run so it can fit multiple skin tones. I think the shadows are really pigmented. So are the bronzer, blush, and highlighter. I would have liked to see a black eyeliner so it's universal to everyone. I really love the mascara. I definitely think it definitely made my lashes more longer. It didn't really give much volume. And I know these colors are actually from their regular line, so I can't really say much. I do like, again, that the mirror is pretty big. That way you really can see yourself and you're not like really trying to get in there and try to see like only a certain amount of your face at a time. Again, it is a little chunky, so I would have liked to either make it a little bit thinner or have maybe two compartments. That would have been cool. But overall, I do think this is a great practical beauty product. I would give this 2 thumbs up. And yeah, so I'm really hoping you guys liked this mini review on this product. And this is also limited edition. I don't know if it's limited edition only on Sephora, but I just read somewhere that it's limited edition. So if you are interested in this, I would recommend to get that as soon as possible. And yeah, so that is my review, and I hope you guys have a good rest of the day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!